Hello. Thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience, start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer finds this to be a solid monitor for general home use, offering good value for what you get. Our reviewer's main goal was to find a display that could show large amounts of text clearly to reduce eye strain while writing and editing. They found that this 4K monitor was the perfect solution, as simply getting a larger, lower-resolution screen in the past resulted in blurry text. With this display, the text is crisp, and the massive screen real estate allows them to comfortably multitask with multiple full-sized documents open, something they prefer over a divided dual-monitor setup. For general use, the image quality is sharp enough to have a movie playing in one window while working in another, and the screen arrived with no dead pixels or other noticeable flaws. However, this client did run into several significant frustrations. Out of the box, the color reproduction seemed a bit off, leaning towards the cooler, bluer side of the spectrum. The biggest issues, though, were physical. The stand is completely fixed, offering no height or swivel adjustments, which was a major problem for their particular desk setup. Compounding this issue is the awkward placement of the main control button on the back of the panel, making it difficult to reach. The port layout and a surprisingly short power cable also created an inconvenient situation that required an extension cord. Ultimately, our reviewer feels that if you can live with these design limitations, this monitor is a worthwhile purchase. Their only lingering concern is its long-term durability, as they've had issues with other similarly thin products from this manufacturer in the past. Time will tell if this display holds up better.
Let's begin by examining the insights provided by our first reviewer.
This reviewer starts by mentioning their past experience as a verified technician for the very company that makes this monitor, which gives their advice a certain weight. They strongly caution that if you receive a unit that is dead on arrival, you should handle the return exclusively through the retailer, rather than attempting to deal with the manufacturer's warranty service, which they describe as intentionally difficult. Our reviewer suggests carefully following all unboxing instructions to the letter, as any deviation could be used as an excuse to void a future warranty claim. Their own initial experience seemed to confirm these quality control fears, as the first monitor they received was dead on arrival, showing power but no image. Interestingly, the working replacement they received was missing the protective film that was on the first unit, leading them to suspect that these are not brand new products, but rather refurbished or overstocked items being sold at a steep discount. Despite the initial hassle, this client is quite happy with the monitor they ended up with. They emphasize that you absolutely must be willing to dive into the settings menu to get a good picture. Out of the box, the screen is likely to be too dark with inaccurate colors. However, with a little tweaking, the display comes to life. They bought this monitor specifically for gaming and love how crisp the 4K resolution is, calling it a major upgrade from their old 1080p screen. It's a good size for a smaller desk and is easy to assemble. For a PC user looking for a budget-friendly 4K upgrade and not afraid to tinker, this could be a great choice, but it's definitely a gamble.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer is absolutely thrilled with their new 4K UHD computer monitor. Seriously, it's been a game changer for their workspace. The image quality is just phenomenal. The colors really pop, and the level of detail is so sharp that it makes everything from editing photos to designing graphics a real pleasure. They've even noticed that reading long documents is easier on the eyes now, thanks to the monitor's eye care technology, which is a huge plus considering how much time they spend staring at a screen. Our reviewer was also impressed by how easy it was to set up. The variety of ports meant they could connect everything they needed without any hassle, and the stand was a breeze to assemble. It fit perfectly on their desk and really cleaned up their workspace. This client feels that this monitor offers an amazing combination of visual performance, ergonomic design, and overall value. They think it's perfect for anyone who needs a display that can keep up with demanding tasks without sacrificing comfort. The reviewer wholeheartedly recommends this monitor to professionals who want to boost their productivity. All in all, a very smart and satisfying purchase.
That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.